In this video, we will introduce MoIP of the FA-1616. We will proceed with the MoIP setup. MoIP setup is only available when the FA-16 MoIP or FA-16 MoIP EX options is installed. First, configure the network settings for the SFP module. Select Network, SFP from the menu bar, or click the SFP icon at the top of the screen to open the menu. In this menu, you can set the IP address for each SFP module. After making changes, click Apply. The new settings will take effect after restarting the FA-1616. Next is the configuration screen for the IP signal receiver. Select Input to IP receiver from the menu bar, or choose the IP tab in the Input Settings block on the home screen. Then click the port frame for SFP 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, or 4A, 4B. In general, payload type, set the payload type of the RTP packet header you want to receive, using a value from 96 to 127. In IGMP, leave mode, specify the group record used in the report message when leaving. Move to the Receiver tab. In Receiver Stream, the first number indicates the port number, and the second number indicates the stream number for that port. The Display Filter On/Off checkbox allows you to toggle the display of these items. In Receiver mode, the current RTP timestamp status is shown as used or unused to indicate whether it is being referenced. In Format, the format settings of the received IP stream are displayed. To change these two settings, click Setting. Audio number of channels displays the number of audio channels in the incoming IP signal. If no signal is detected, it is shown with dashed lines. Audio packet shows the packet time of the incoming IP signal. If no signal is detected, it is also displayed with dashed lines. Total delay displays the detected signal delay for both video and audio. Click Setting in the Format column for each port to open the Format and Playout Delay configuration screen. In Receiver mode timestamp, you can choose whether the receiver references the RTP timestamp or does not reference it. In Adjust Timing, Hitless Buffer, Link Offset Delay, you can set the delay amount buffer size for reading incoming packets. If the packet arrival delay is large, such as in transmissions from remote locations, set a higher value. Video metadata and audio are configured separately. In Playout Timing, you specify the delay before the received RTP packets are decapsulated. Setting it to 0 line outputs the signal in phase with the PTP alignment point. In Format is standard. If the signal stream mode is 2K, you can select between 720 or 1080. If it is 4K, it is fixed at 2160. In Frame Rate, you can select from the available frame rates. Current Format displays the format currently set. Total Delay shows the total delay at the time of decapsulation. After changing the format settings, click Apply to confirm the changes. In Master Enable, turn the toggle on to enable reception of video, audio, and metadata IP streams. In RTP Enable, turn the toggle on to enable reception for only one path of each IP stream. When RTP is being received, the detected lamp lights green. Ports that are not receiving appear gray. In Destination Address, specify the multicast address of the IP stream to receive. In Destination Port, specify the UDP port number of the IP stream to receive. In Source Address, specify the source address of the IP stream to receive. Configure the settings to pass signals received via MoIP to the processor block. Select Block A BIP input select from the menu bar, or click it in the menu to open the settings. Similar to selecting an SDI input, use the drop-down in the center of the screen to choose the signal to pass to Block AB input select IP 1 to 8. From there, selecting the signal to pass to Block AB and configuring the processing method is the same as with SDI. Next, configure the IP signal transmitter. Select Output, IP Sender from the menu bar, or click the port frame for SFP 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, or 4A. For B in the Output Settings block on the home screen. Selecting the General tab displays a screen like this. In this menu, you can configure the payload type and TOS DSCP settings. In Send Stream, the first number indicates the port number, and the second number indicates the stream number for that port. The Display Filter On/Off checkbox allows you to toggle the display of these items. In Format, the current transmission format settings are displayed. Audio number of channels shows the current number of output audio channels. Audio packet displays the current packet time setting. Click Setting in the Format column for each port to open the Format and Audio-related configuration screen. In Format of Standard, if the signal stream mode is 2K, you can select between 720 or 1080. If it is 4K, it is fixed at 2160. In Frame Rate, you can select from the available frame rates. Current Format displays the format currently set. In the Video tab, Packing Mode allows you to specify the transmission packing mode as GPM or BPM. In the Audio tab, Audio Channels lets you select the number of audio channels. Audio Packet Time allows you to select the audio packetization time. After completing the settings in the Send Settings screen, click Apply to activate the changes. In Master Enable, turn the toggle on to enable output for the video, audio, and metadata components. In RTP Enable, turn the toggle on to enable transmission for only one path of each IP stream. When RTP is being transmitted, the detected lamp lights green. Ports that are not transmitting appear gray. In Destination Address, specify the multicast address of the IP stream to transmit. In Destination Port, specify the UDP port number of the IP stream to transmit. Source Address displays the source address of the IP stream being transmitted. Select the signal to pass from the processor block to the IP output SFP module. Click IP Output Select from the menu bar or on the home screen. Similar to selecting an SDI output, use the drop-down in the center of the screen to choose the signal to send to the SFP. Next, configure the settings for controlling the FA-1616 using NMOS. Select MoIP, NMOS from the menu bar, or click the NMOS icon at the top of the screen to open the menu. In Discovery mode, select the method for discovering RDS servers and other devices. Manual, specify the IP address and port number of the RDS server in the fields below. For multicast DNS, select MDNS, DNS SD. In RDS server of connection, the connection status with the RDS server is displayed. In IP address, specify the IP address of the RDS server. In registration port, specify the registration port number used to connect to the RDS server. In API version, select the version of the Node API, Registration API, and Connection API to match the RDS server installed. In Node settings, enter the host name, label, and description. After completing these settings, click Apply. When Apply is executed, the FA-1616 will reconnect to the RDS server, temporarily disconnecting from the server. Finally, configure the settings to acquire PTP from the SFP port. Select MoIP to PTP from the menu bar, or click the PTP icon at the top of the screen to open the menu. In Settings, you can configure the timeout period in case PTP is lost. Specify the domain number, select the DSCP value for the IP header. And choose the clock correction method. In Status, the reception status of PTP is displayed.